because it's temporary and I can get out of it. It was permanent. I know I have it.
I'm Lauren Valtrades. I'm checking out all the free food options on the Norwegian Viva. Today we are on the Norwegian Viva, and while I was on board, I wanted to check out all of the different free food options that they have and share them with you. First and foremost is the buffet. The area is called Surfside Cafe on Norwegian cruise ships. On Viva, and so also Prima and Aqua, and if there are any other Prima class ships after that, I don't know yet. Breakfast is pretty similar every day. Lunch and dinner change a lot, and you'll want to refer to the Freestyle Daily for the open hours for all meals. They vary depending on if it's a sea day or port day, and it might even vary more than that. The seating area is kind of small relative to the guest capacity on board, so you'll want to look for overflow seating in Food Republic, which is right down the hall if you can't find a seat. Next up is the main dining rooms. On the Prima class ships, they are called Hudson and Commodore Room. You'll want to check the Freestyle Daily for their hours for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the most important thing that I want to relay to you is that on any particular day, the menu for dinner will be the same in both Hudson's and Commodore Room, so you don't have to check both to decide which one to eat in. It is the same, and then lunch and breakfast are only served in Hudson's. The Local is a casual sit-down restaurant that is actually a little bit confusing. On this ship there are two entrances that say The Local, and one is for the bar and like extra casual seating that has a truncated menu, and then there is the restaurant part with a separate entrance that serves breakfast in the morning and then a much bigger menu starting at lunch through about 10:30 p.m. and then it switches to a late night menu, which you can also order from on the bar side of The Local. Last but definitely not least is Indulge Food Hall, which is new to Norwegian Cruise Line as of the Norwegian Prima, and then we're enjoying it still here on the Viva. And it's great because there are a bunch of different cuisines or food styles, and you can order them all from one table. Unless you sit directly at the counter of one of those places, then you can only order for them. But that's something you can figure out when you're on board. We liked it a lot, and the menu does change a little bit between lunch and dinner, so make sure you stop by for at least one of each of those meals during your cruise.
And peach. Scoot over a little bit.
Blueberry.
Some blueberry.
Coat.
Ooh, the caramel looks really good.
Yeah, that's why I tried to get some. They were close.
Ooh, that's a lot of caramel. Alright, I was gonna put the maple syrup on also, but that's probably too much.
There's actually one more, which is here in the observation lounge. They have breakfast for a couple of hours every day, a very small continental breakfast, and they have snacks in the afternoon. You'll want to also check your Freestyle Daily to make sure what hours they are serving those meals on each day of your cruise. You can just go to the one you want to go to. What the is that? You making espresso? I know he's not.
That sounds like.
It does.